We do have some concerns about battery life. The 4400 mAh battery makes it through a typical workday, but our tests put it at roughly 13 hours. That's nothing to sneeze at, but for a device of this size and with such an efficient chip, we were hoping for more. The reality is though that a tablet screen will eat more battery life than even the largest standard 6.8-inch smartphone screen. It's an expensive phone, especially if you go for more than the base 256 GB of storage, although if deals show up further down the line, it will become a more attractive proposition. But the Galaxy Z Fold 4 makes it clear that foldables are here to stay and that Samsung is heavily invested in the form factor. Samsung unveiled the Galaxy Z Fold 4 during its August 10 Unpacked event, where it also introduced its other foldable update, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4, along with the Galaxy Watch 5 and Watch 5 Pro and the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. The Galaxy Z Fold 4 went up for pre-order immediately after the launch with a release date of August 26. There are three color options: Grey, Phantom Black and Beige. Our review unit is a moody grey, as you can probably tell from the pictures. The price is a second clue. Beyond that foldable design, that the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 isn't like other Android handsets. The starting price of $1,799 puts it out of reach for most smartphone buyers. Even Apple's top-of-the-line iPhone 13 Pro Max starts at a more approachable $1,099, but that phone only has one screen and can't transform into a tablet. There are some extraordinary trade-in deals available, some of which cut the price of the handset by quite a bit. Our advice is don't dismiss the Galaxy Z Fold 4 out of the hand because of the price. First, figure out if it's the right phone for you, then weigh your deal options. As in the main screen, there is a punch hole cutout for the selfie camera, although this one isn't hidden with magic pixels. Thanks to the new larger dimensions, this is now a genuinely usable and useful screen. It's not multitasking friendly, but it's good for email, web browsing, chat apps, social media, and as a viewfinder for the camera array on the back. Overall, we are pleased with the updated cover display, which gives the whole device a more traditional handset look and feel. The cover screen has also gotten an upgrade. It's still a 6.2-inch dynamic AMOLED screen, but now it's 2.7mm wide. The cover screen has also gotten an upgrade. It's still a 6.2-inch dynamic AMOLED screen with 2316 into 904 resolution compared to the Z Fold 3's 2268 into 832 resolution, but now it's 2.7mm wider than the cover screen on the Galaxy Z Fold 3. It also has an adaptive refresh rate, though in this case it's 48Hz to 120Hz. As on the main screen, there is a punch hole cutout for the selfie camera, although this one isn't hidden with magic pixels. Thanks to the new larger dimensions, this is now a genuinely usable and useful screen. It's not multitasking friendly, but it's good for email, web browsing, chat apps, social media, and as a viewfinder for the camera array on the back. Overall, we are pleased with the updated cover display, which gives the whole device a more traditional handset look and feel. As with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3, which used the Samsung Galaxy S21's camera array, the Z Fold 4 adapts its main camera array from the Galaxy S22. It has the same sensors underneath, though they are backed by a slightly more powerful CPU here and the same lenses. There is also a selfie camera on the cover screen and a low-grade selfie camera under the large main screen. Here is the full list of cameras: 12MP ultra-wide with 123-degree field of vision, f2.2 aperture, 50MP wide, f1.8 aperture, 10MP telephoto with f2.4 aperture, and cover has 8MP f2.2 aperture, and main screen has 4MP f1.8 aperture focus length. All of these cameras are quite good, especially the triple array, matching the expectations we built after reviewing the Samsung Galaxy S22. The light gathering capabilities are exceptional. The colors pop maybe a tiny bit too much, but that's Samsung for you. And the portrait mode is exquisite. 3x optical zoom is effective, and the digitally assistant and optically and digitally stabilized space zoom is also quite good. Low light and night photography are also impressive. Slight disappointment sets in though when you consider that your $1,799 folding phone doesn't have the best cameras Samsung has to offer. You will find those on the stellar Samsung Galaxy Galaxy S22 Ultra. So there is no 108 megapixel main camera or a 10x optical zoom here, and space zoom tops out at 30x. The selfie camera on the cover screen is good and the one on the main screen is better than serviceable. We used it for photos, and in a Google Meet session there are lots of video recording options all the way up to 8K 60 fps, although that's only useful if you have a good 8K TV to display it. 4K video looks great, and you can also record in slow-mo. The camera app offers quick access to a wide array of shooting options, including Pro mode, which lets you control settings such as shutter speed and white balance. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, feel free to share it to friends and keep watching Best Buy to get your top-notch day-to-day commodities.